He's okay. I'll hit her for you. What's going on, guys? Thirsty Reactions here. I'm Matt.
I'm Shane.
Zach.
And we're back with Batman, the Animated Series, Season 1, Episode 33.
Alright, so the last episode was Beware the Grey Ghost. And I haven't watched this in a while myself.
Yeah.
But I remember that Adam West was that portrayed that role.
He's the voice.
Yeah, it's kind of a little homage to him being, what, 60s, I think? Batman?
Yeah, something like
Something
that.
like that. 60s era.
I'm trying to do as little talk as I can because I dominate.
Motherfucker, you can still answer.
I know.
You say yes or no.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say it first, though.
Well, I'm not sure.
Well,
that's why I beat Zach. That's why I beat Zach.
now.
We're reaching towards you for a.
Well, I don't fucking know.
I didn't just say that. He reprised that role. They were, I believe, I can't remember what the hell they were doing in there. Was it some kind of corporation or some shit?
So yeah, they were committing crimes and they were using that.
No, they're using little cars to blow shit up.
Oh yeah, yeah. They were using little cars to blow shit up, and Batman did something that is slightly out of character in my opinion, but I loved it because it led for a good character moment for both of them, and you got to use Adam West in a good way.
Yeah.
But yeah, he recruited him for an op, and you know he let Robin stay home, recruited Adam West. It was really cool.
Night off.
Yeah.
So this episode is what, Cat Scratch Fever.
Cat Scratch Fever, guys. If you want to watch the full length uncut reaction, check us out on Patreon. Let's jump in.
That'd be like watching Hell or High Water and they never steal any money from the banks.
That is an amazing movie.
I love that movie.
That's Buzz Dixon.
You saw Hell or High Water with me, right?
Yeah, I've watched it since.
I love
watched
that
it
movie. I
multiple
fucking
times.
love that movie.
What don't you want?
Yeah. That lady, Jesus. Her arms.
Yeah, I love her
You have
arms.
pled guilty to the charges brought
I love it when
against
they
the
Look at the guys in the
Catwoman,
background.
and you understand
Yeah.
you can be sentenced to as much as 25 years in prison.
Oh
Yes,
no.
Your Honor.
Look at him.
Regardless of the fact that you committed the crimes to benefit animals and wildlife, theft is theft. I have decided to sentence you to 5 years probation.
She's on. Cheerful.
Never mind.
Shut the fuck up.
Finished! But I'm warning you, Miss Kyle. If you ever don your Catwoman costume again to violate
Shane,
the
it's
law,
hard.
I am not only
It's hard,
gonna
Shane.
revoke probation, I'll
Very, very
throw the
hard.
book.
She was like theatrical. If you ever.
Wow. That's a,
Miss Kyle, Miss Kyle!
Just one question. Is Catwoman really finished?
And though she's been released on probation...
So at this point, do they know she's Catwoman now?
I guess.
Yeah, the public knows.
Really change her
I have to
spot.
wonder though.
Oh, I kind of love this stuff, by the way.
I do hope you'll be seeing this.
But you don't even know what's in it. You just see it put one egg. It's already like 3.
I know, but like when
What else is in
in
it?
Batman Begins, when he comes and brings him a green protein shake, it wakes him up and he does his push-ups. I just, for some reason, I've always loved that. Alfred like making him like these nutrient-dense meals.
You're just waiting for another man to come into your bedside and make you a smoothie
That's
so
what
you
I
can
want.
get ready to work out.
That's what I want. Because that doesn't happen, I don't.
Criminal life.
Maybe if I lived down here,
Maybe.
I'd come in my robe
Can't
and
believe
drink
I'm
so.
really free. Come here, Isis.
ISIS.
Yeah, like,
Where's
What
my
the fuck
little
is this shit?
princess?
yeah.
I know.
This shit came out way before that shit.
There's something I have to tell you.
The Egyptian god.
Maven, where's my cat? I don't know. A couple of days ago, I left the window open and she was gone. I think she went looking for you.
You better beat the bitch's ass for opening up the window. That's your place. You know, if I let somebody stay at my place and they start opening windows up or touching my thermostat, that'd be game over.
Yeah.
I wonder if they modeled her off of the Selina Kyle from Batman Returns.
Batman Returns.
The second Tim Burton film.
Which one?
I don't know if I ever
I
saw
don't remember
that.
the actress's name that played her, but
It was Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Batman's creeping on her.
Does she have one of those long-ass cigarettes? What is that? Oh, it's
No,
a cat whistle.
It's a cat call.
dog's like, hey, we got a sock.
I didn't know they made cat whistles. I knew they made dog whistles.
Yeah. Was that Dagget Industries?
I don't know, but that's
This
a
lady.
very.
She looks like, she reminds me of the mom off of the Goonies.
This is what we were talking about homely yesterday.
Dirty, lousy, stinking flea bags.
Get him, Punch.
Faunch. I want to be that guy.
Scratch her.
Because no one's afraid when they say, get him, Shane. When they say Faunch,
Just
fuck,
what
who's
do you
Faunch?
think you're doing?
Catching strays. What's it to you?
You're obviously not the animal shelter. So what do you want with these cats?
None of your business. So kiss off.
Fine, but I'm taking my friends.
Hey, you asked for a sister.
What is this, Brooklyn?
Now tell me, what are you up to?
Ah! Punch! Do something.
Paunch.
He's okay, I'll hit her for you. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
That's one way to take out the trash.
Laugh this off, sister.
Where's Bruce?
Bruce will save the day.
Oh, come on. She wouldn't do that. Oh.
Punch?
There we go.
Can't do this to me.
You see that? It got blurry.
You were supposed to stay out of trouble.
Don't tell me you're my very own private probation officer. How often would
Maybe.
you like me to check in?
I'm afraid our reunion will have to wait.
What do you use to get up there?
All right, what's going on here?
They were stealing cats.
Stealing from who? They're strays. We were just rounding them up to find them good homes when this maniac attacked us.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
You have to say why you're arresting them for. And it's that same cop. I can't remember her name is though.
Martinez.
Yeah,
Martinez.
The corrupt one.
No, Martinez was a good one.
Well, in the movie.
Well, in the movie, she's corrupt.
Oh yeah.
You can see the change.
In the movies, it's a dude.
No, it's a chick.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The, the guy.
I'm an idiot.
Good, Milo. Remember, speed is of the essence.
Vulcan.
That's a great name, Dagget.
I expect this operation to be completed by tomorrow night.
Sorry, kitten. But you heard the man.
That's what the
No, you
cat-
don't like that, do you, man?
Maven, how on earth did you raise my bail?
Who is this
hour?
dedicated woman servant?
Your bail money is safe.
No one's
I
that
promise.
That's not important.
Unless they got alternative motives.
Mr. Popo is.
Bruce, I like you a lot, but as a friend.
Yeah.
I understand.
Bruce is
Then, as a friend,
at the
may I
friend
point out that this
card
arrest could revoke your
for
probation.
Batman.
I'll worry about that after I find my cat. What I want to know is what those creeps I met in the alley are doing with a big-time attorney.
Roland Dagget is a dangerous man, Selina. I'd be very careful.
You won't see Selina Kyle anywhere near Dagget Labs.
The Catwoman. the other
She
one.
drives up in a car.
Yeah.
Full license plate, everything.
Like, the problem is now people know who she is, and it's like, why wear it? You know?
Yeah.
Unless it.
You could say it wasn't you, I guess.
Our sources
Yeah.
tell us that Daggett's Pharmaceuticals arm is coming out with a hot new drug.
What kind?
Lucius
Some
Fox.
sort of antitoxin. Why the sudden interest?
That goes without saying, doesn't it?
Cat looks fucked up.
Oh, what have they done to you, my precious?
Little dogs and cats. Okay.
Wow, looky what the cat dragged in.
Nasty wound you got there, pussycat. You gonna lick it and make it all better?
What have you done to these
That's-
animals?
That could be construed pretty inappropriately.
Pussycat.
Especially coming from a guy with a bowl cut.
I know. I think she's capable enough to get through them. You know what I mean?
You two yabos wouldn't have noticed, but she's been bitten. She can run from us, but not the toxin.
Ew.
ISIS!
She got some big ass titties and an ass, doesn't she?
She did.
What's happening to me?
He's just cruising around.
Thank God.
I feel like he's got to have implanted a tracker on her or something. Because he always knows where she's at.
It's me.
Batman?
You're hot.
Now?
Oh, no shit.
I've got to get you to a doctor.
No, I have a hideaway, not far. Please. You know, you haven't told me why you've come to my rescue, Batman. Are you getting soft on criminals, or just on me?
I think the fever is making you delusional.
What a fucking funny thing to say.
Isis bit me. It's not her fault. They did something to her. All the animals.
You should have had these animals on the street by now.
We're waiting for Paunch.
That's a hell of a haircut, isn't it?
That's the bowl cut guy.
Let's play a little game. I'll try to guess Dagget's plan, and you'll let me know if I'm right. Viral antitoxins. For a plague that doesn't exist, it will blanket Gotham City within weeks.
Days, actually. You know how many strays there are in Gotham, Batman? 300,000 will make me a fortune as well. Take care of them.
Honestly, she just shot his ass there.
Yeah.
That's literally what you're supposed to do, actually.
God damn.
Attaboy, Fido. Rip him to bits.
If I knew that had a plague, I'd be running my ass off. You know what I mean? What, does that one have the plague?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's infected.
I'll do that just for fun. I mean, you can't outrun a fast dog, man. Like, I'd outrun like a little dog when I was, like, but not like a big ass muscular dog like that. Why don't they just shoot his ass?
He's dog meat!
Let me guess.
Guess.
Immediate effect. Thank God it works that fast, right?
No!
If I were them, I wouldn't be
He's
walking.
not coming up.
Just let him show those horny little ears!
That's a perfect way. Just waste your ammunition.
What do you do?
Press the ice up so you get a breath of air.
Okay, but was he right where the cracks were?
No one could withstand this degree of hypothermia.
Guy's gotta be an ice cube by now.
You fool.
Imagine how strong he had to be to punch through that.
Look how big he's drawn.
Yeah.
How big he's supposed to be.
Well, I have a note that I kind of read a little bit, and I think you're gonna... I have no complaints about how she's drawn.
Tonight on the news, they called you a hero. You keep this up, and they'll start making Catwoman dolls.
Do they make Batman dolls, you think?
She'll turn up. I know she will.
Hey, Batman's running around his outfit like all night trying to find that cat fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Some of the things you used to do for love, Shane. Not so far off.
Oh, you're right. But I would have just told, hey, I'm Batman, bitch. Let's get it on, you know? So, before I say anything, there's a note on this episode. I thought it'd be cool to look at some of these things from the Batman Wikipedia. Production note. This episode convinced Bruce Timm to fire ACOM for its animation quality. Tim stated, we retook that episode considerably just to make it watchable. It was a mess. We had ACOM reanimate that one from scratch. That was the episode that broke our back with ACOM, and we decided we weren't going to use them any longer. After we fired them, they still had a couple in production, and those were a lot better. I guess they had never been fired from a series before. I love the animation in this, but I thought this episode in particular...
It looks sloppy.
Yeah, because I know how they usually... There's usually a couple of different companies, and it's based off of a lot of different what's it called? Like a rough draft in comics. What's it called?
You mean like
a storyboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a storyboard. So yeah, I in particular I particularly noticed in the courtroom, those people in the background, they were just like these like matte, really bad matte paintings.
Yeah.
And like the use of blurring during movement was kind of like a cheat. That's like
the criminals, like the three main criminals, they were just sloppily done.
Yeah.
Showed Batman up in the sky when he was above, when Paunch first walked in.
Yeah.
I think it was that scene. You can see the moon behind him.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like blurring in between his silhouette.
Yeah, you know what's weird, because I kind of liked it, but I also noticed, like, I think there's a better, like, I like the idea of it, but I noticed it wasn't
intentional.
It looked kind of blurry, like you said.
Yeah.
But like he was supposed to be kind of like how he is there.
Yeah.
Except it just wasn't as cool.
No,
so
literally just like the light was coming through his silhouette.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it was put on his silhouette to light him. It looked like it was just coming through.
Okay.
You can see his outline, and look, at least from what I can recall.
Director Boyd Kirkland was concerned when he first read the first draft. There was not an episode that I was excited about initially. Part of that is we were struggling with the writing level, whether we were going to have these stories that were politically correct with social messages hidden in them, like this one against animal cruelty. But half the fun is to take the challenge to make it exciting, and actually the show came out pretty good. A lot of the sequences turned out pretty fun. That's what he said. So, yeah, I mean, in terms of the episode, I thought it was pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, my critique was kind of about the animation. What about you, man?
It was all right. I mean, the episode wasn't special. I mean, just Catwoman trying to save kitties from experiments.
Yeah, and it's funny because her initial The Cat in the Claw Part 1 and 2, at least Part 2 was about a plague.
Yeah, this one was about a plague too.
Yeah.
Only a plague that was designed to be spread through animals instead of spread through like, explosives.
Yeah, spread through animal. Like the other one was like a deadly plague, wasn't it? Like the Red Claw lady.
That was going to wipe out all of Gotham.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This one I think was probably, I don't know, this one could be deadly too, but luckily Bruce was able to.
I think they had that like inhaler thing that they use for asthma, and it works immediately. That's fine for me with the cartoon. You got to have that work immediately. You don't want it.
You don't have time.
You don't have to make these. You know, like there was a COVID vaccine that the government made in a year. You know, it's had mixed results in terms of its effectiveness on different populations, but a year is considered historically fast. Like this was, you know, something that I don't know how long they're engineering it, but I don't think that long. You know what I mean? Because Dagget was still dealing with all that Clayface stuff, like in the last time we saw him. We had Martinez. You guys reminded me about Martinez. I knew Martinez was used, but I just couldn't remember where. But it was definitely the Nolan trilogy.
Well, because she had her mother or somebody was in the hospital.
Yeah, and the Joker was, you know, basically feeding off her emotions.
No, I think the mob was, right?
Well, Joker owned the mob at that point.
Well, because like Two-Face confronts her about it later. And she survives the coin toss. He just punches her.
But the Joker's, you know, back basically pulling the strings for the mob by that point.
I thought he was at that point because that's how he was able to get Harvey and also get
Oh yeah, you're right.
The girl.
That's why he came and confronted her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because whatever his fucking name is, the old guy that he kills in the bar.
Yeah.
The old cop.
Yeah.
He my day off or whatever.
Yeah. He kind of reminded me of what's his name? Like
where he takes a shot and then when it comes out and he just wipes his mouth and just blasts him.
Yeah. Who's the cop on here? He's like a gumshoe looking guy.
It's
He's like that
Harvey.
You're not talking about Bullock, are you?
Bullock.
Yeah, Bullock.
Harvey Bullock, right? Well, no, he kind of reminded me of him a little bit. Except Bullock in this show is like, he's just like a shitty dude, but he actually does care about arresting people.
He cares, he's just a shitty guy.
He's just a shitty guy. I've actually grown to like him because of his shittiness.
He's a douchebag.
Yeah.
Bullock reminds me more like that one cop that was in Batman Begins. You know, that was helping.
Dirty cop.
That dirty cop that was
They
helping.
got the docs.
If you go back to the old, the Jack Nicholson, the first Burton film, what did they? There's a dirty cop in that.
Dude, I can't.
I'm trying to think of what name they used for him. I think it might have been Bullock.
Okay, really?
I can't remember. He's just this shitty, like little fat old guy that had like this real bad stubble and a mustache, and he's always talking to Jack Nicholson.
I couldn't even remember.
I'm starting to vaguely remember it now.
Yeah, because Jack Nicholson kills him at the chemical plant.
Right.
When he's still Jack Napier before he falls in the vat.
Right.
Yeah. So she was being sentenced for the stuff that she did during The Cat in the Claw Part 1 and 2.
Right.
Funny enough, we actually don't normally see those things come back around in these type of shows, but they did. And 5 years probation, that's not too bad. But I think the big thing for me was, like, now the world knows she's Catwoman.
Yeah.
So, that almost changes the character a little bit for me. Not in a bad way, but it changes, like, they know who she is. And
there's no intrigue or mystery there now. It's just, it's Catwoman.
Yeah, so I think that'd be weird for her. I just want to get a new, like, rebrand.
Especially if you're a killer.
I want to rebrand, I think. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, and I forgot, Lucius Fox. We did see him at one point. I kind of forgot that's who it was, but yeah, so.
I haven't seen Lucius Fox since Clayface, whenever he pretended to be Bruce and
attack
him.
You're right. He did that. I completely forgot about that shit, yeah. Anyways, guys, that's it.